I am going to show you how to make logos using some design elements. Now, you can actually purchase design elements directly on Etsy, and they don't cost very much money at all. I did purchase a few. However, I'm going to show you how to make your own. If you've been following my channel and what I have built my brand around, it is about teaching design skills without having to spend very much money or very little money at all. So an example of a design element would be, let me go to my folder here, would be such as these. Like this is the confetti, and these are all in PNG format, and these are the wreaths. And all of these things are design elements, okay, such as this. And I think this one's really cool, like a circle, you know, and all of these. But I am actually going to show you how to make your own. And before I get into the video, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and also that bell notification so that you do not miss out on any future videos that I will be uploading. Also, if you are not a member of my Facebook group, just go to Facebook and make sure you are searching under groups and type Etsy Passive Income. Lots of great help there. And also ideas. A lot of people had asked me to leave a link to the group, but whenever I do that, it just takes you to the main Facebook login page. So if you just log into Facebook and searching under groups, type Etsy Passive Income. Okay, so let's get right into the video. So I've showed you what design elements are, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own. Okay, so we're going to insert a geometric shape. And today I'm going to kind of do this octagon. I guess it's not really 8 sides, but hexagon. Okay, so is what we're going to do here is we are going to insert another shape just like this one, and we're going to turn this into we're going to change the color to white. Okay, and there's a reason that we're doing that, because we are going to create a thin black border. Okay, so just try to get this in here as much as you can centered. And then this is our thin border. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to export this to the editor and crop it down some. I've noticed that some of the items I've purchased on Etsy, I can tell that they're not cropping them down because then it's a huge file and it makes it harder to work with. Okay, so I am going to crop this down. When I say that it makes it harder to work with, it makes it harder to move around. Okay, and I'm going to click apply. Okay, and then we are now going to save this image. And you can save it to wherever you would like. And right now, this is currently a JPEG photo. Okay, so we're going to hop over here to Lunapic, and what we're going to do is we are going to take out the background of that image. Okay, so we just created this very easily, and with one click of a button, we now have this. Now, once you have this, you can use this over and over and over again. So I'm going to click Apply, and then I'm going to Save Image, Save as PNG. Okay, and then here is our image right here, and we're just going to save as, and then we want to make sure we save this in a PNG format. Okay, and I am going to close this image. Okay, so now we are back over here on iPicky.com, and we're going to go to the designer. Okay, so now is what I'm going to do is I am going to upload that PNG version that we just created. Okay, and then now I'm going to enter another one, and we're going to tilt it, kind of like where they're overlapping. Okay. So now is what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of tilt this a little bit just to where it's kind of overlapping. Okay, so now is what we need to do. And remember, we're making a logo here. I'm going to insert a watercolor blob. Now, once again, you can purchase watercolor blobs directly on Etsy. You can get them on Creative Market, or you can make them yourself. And I also have a video on how to make watercolor blobs, and I will link that in the description below using Paint 3D. Okay, so I'm going to go to my folder that is watercolors. These are all of my watercolors, flowers, papers, and blobs. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to pick out a watercolor splotch that I like. And I think I'm going to go with this one. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move this over here. And you can make this bigger and you can tilt it. A little bit if you want. Oh, I left out a step. Bear with me. We need to change the color of this. Okay, so we are going to go and find one of our digital papers. And actually, let me go to my papers. And I think I'm going to use this one. Okay. So if you take this digital paper and you cover this completely, and if you go over here and you click lighten, it is going to change the color of this. Okay, so now that we have done that, Once again, we're going to export to the editor. And we're going to crop this down just some. Apply. And then we're going to save. And I'm going to close the photo. And then now I'm actually going to go back to lunapic.com and I'm going to take out the background of that. And you don't necessarily have to take out the background on this. I'm just going to do that. You could just do it as a JPEG if you would like. Okay, one click of a button and it takes out the background. So we're going to click Apply. And then I'm going to File, Save Image, Save as PNG. Okay, so let me go ahead and close this image. Now we're going to jump back over here to iPicky.com and we are actually going to add that image. And I mean, it's just amazing. We've created everything so far from scratch. Okay, and I'm going to click Edit. And you can see that it does have a transparent background. Okay, I'm going to actually click here on the layering tool, which looks like 3 little stacks of paper here, and we are now sort of in the designer. Okay, so at this point now, we are going to add an image. And I think I'm going to use this watercolor splotch, and you can make this bigger. You can resize these. That's what's great about watercolor splotches, is that you can resize them however you would like. And it's okay that it's covering some of this, and that's why I wanted to, change this a little bit, or you can kind of make it smaller and you can have it fit right in here. Okay, so now is what we need to do is we need to add some text, and I'm just going to put AC. And I'm going to change the font. Okay, and I think I'm going to use this one right here, and I'm actually going to bold this. And then we also want to change the color. So if you go here, you can pick any color on the spectrum that you would like. And since we're kind of going with blue and turquoise color, I'm going to go down here. And I really kind of like this. Now, I like this color, and if you pick a color on the spectrum, it assigns it a number. So all you have to do is highlight this, hit Control-C to copy it. So when you go to add more text, if you want to change it to the color, so you don't have to go hunting down the same color, you can just copy and paste that. Okay, and now I'm going to add designs. And once again, I'm going to change the font. Okay, so right here, when we go to change the color, if you just click on color, right here there's a bunch of zeros here. If you hit Control V and hit enter, it's going to change this color automatically to the same color. Okay, and now you can just play around with the font, make this a little bit bigger, and however you would like to do this. It's all a matter of preference, fonts and things like this. I made this one more of, just because it looks more modern, that's why I chose a more modern looking font. Okay, so we are going to click apply. And here is our logo, and I think this turned out so awesome. You can also just do this with a circle, and you can do this with rectangles. You can do this however you would like. Okay, now when we go to save this, it's automatically going to say it's a PNG because I took out the background. So we can save this as a JPEG. And I'm going to save this to my computer. We're going to close the photo. Okay, so we are going to hop back over to Lunapic one last time. And now is what we need to do is we need to take our final logo and we need to take the white background out of it. I absolutely just love this. I think it really looks so cool and modern. Okay, we're going to click apply. And then we are going to save this image, save as PNG. Here is our final product. Okay, and we now saved that as a PNG. And just to show you how this works, I'm going to hop back over here, and for all of my YouTube thumbnails, I always create a YouTube thumbnail. So I need to click over here to the designer. We're going to click new, and the size of a YouTube thumbnail is 1280 by 720. And we are going to click create. Okay, so now I'm actually going to upload that final version in the PNG format. And the reason that you want this to be in a PNG format is so that they can drag it over to all of their designs. So whatever they're designing, you know, whether it be if they're making digital papers or whether they just want this to be a logo on their website or their blog, whatever it is that they have, that's how you do it. And then I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you do have any questions at all, please leave them in the comment section below. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell notification so you do not miss out on any future videos that I will be uploading. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.